Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's look, as you can see from the intro and my face right now, I'm gonna do this super glam pumpkin look, which I feel like is so appropriate for a Halloween party if you don't want to do the whole shebang of redoing your whole face. And like for me especially, all that sweatiness stuff and like the makeup running off really scares me, although setting spray could help. It's something that really scares me. Sometimes I don't like to go all out most of the time for Halloween. So I'm not a fan of wearing a full face of Halloween makeup outside my house, okay? I'm just putting it out there. So if you're like me and you want to have a glam pumpkin moment without, you know, doing the whole thing, then just keep on watching. Okay, so for this look, I'm going to use the Morphe 35O. For this look, I'm really trying to get a use out of this since we're in fall and this is the most fallish palette ever. And I'm gonna go into the shade, they don't have names, so I'm gonna go into the orange shade here. Actually, I'm gonna go into the light orange shade here. I really want this to be really gradient out. I really want everything to be well blended for this look. By the way, I forgot to say that I already primed my lips with the Milani concealer, so that should have been your step one. Okay, so I'm gonna go into another fluffy brush, but kind of smaller. Yeah, it's the Morphe. It doesn't have a name. It was gifted. But yeah, I'm gonna go into this orange right here, and I'm gonna not pack it. Actually, I'm going to blend it out in the crease area, like at the top of it, I want to say. And I want the wing to like kind of come out like this, like very well. I want the end to be very winged out. Again, take your time. This is gonna take a lot of building up because I don't like the technique of putting a lot of color and then blending it out. To me, it doesn't work. I usually end up doing a mess. So I'm really trying to take my time to blend everything out and for it to look smoked out so we can have that really nice gradient effect. Okay, and then I'm gonna take a smaller blending brush. This is the MAC. Wow, the letters are already brushed out. I wanna say 217. This is a awesome, like one of my favorite brushes to blend stuff out very accurately, like very precisely. So yeah, just take one of these brushes and I'm gonna go into the darkest orange here. It's kind of like a red orangey shade, and I'm gonna take that and put it right, like I'm gonna use it right up on the crease, like strategically right up on the crease, and I'm gonna bring it down here to kind of have it like this. I don't know if I'm explaining myself well. If you really wanted to take up on a color, then really press it here and then you smooth it out. Then I try to take a little bit of the product rather than a bunch and just layer it there. I would even use a smaller brush than this, but I mean, can't find anything at the moment. One technique that I'm really trying to use with this as of right now is to, rather than use the end of my eye to like wing it out, I'm kind of stopping a little bit before and I'm bringing it up so that it looks lifted rather than, especially with hooded eyes, rather than looking like this, like going downwards. Especially with this eye, since I had surgery, it tends to like go lower than the other eye, so that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to end right before the eye ends so that it looks a lot more lifted rather than sad and soggy. See how that goes into gradients, like I don't know if you can see it, but a very dark orange and then lightly smoothed out to light orange, and that's what I'm trying to do. And I'm gonna do that with the other eye. Okay, so now that I did the two eyes, see how since I ended like right before my eye, it looks way more lifted. I feel like it does. Even this side, which my eye is a little lower, my crease is a little lower, like it's a little mushed up because of my surgery. it looks very lifted, and they look more of the same rather than as usual where they look kind of uneven. It's kind of like something that I pick up as I was doing my makeup some other day. So I'm gonna take from the Zodiac palette, I'm gonna take the shade the Aries, which is this lovely orange, because I really want it to be super orangey. I'm gonna cut my crease actually with the Milani concealer, and I'm gonna pop that like right in the beginnings. And I'm actually gonna use the shade the Leo right here to do it like at the beginning, and then the super orangey shade the Aries. And then I'm gonna start doing a little brown there, but that's for later. Okay guys, so I did the creasing and whatnot, and I feel like it's still a little too light, I want to say. So I'm going to take this brown shade here, and I'm going to start lining. I'm going to take this really small brush because I don't really know where I'm going with this, and just in case I want to be really precise. So I'm going to take this shade, and I'm going to start lining my eyes a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna go with this brush, which is a concealer brush, actually detail brush by Real Techniques. I'm gonna take that same shade and I'm just gonna pat it on each side, and I'm gonna roll over like the whole crease because I want it to be a little darker, but I'm gonna start at the end. I know it looks kind of crazy, but bear with me. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other eye. I'm gonna take that coppery dark shade, and I'm gonna use it to pat on the transition between obviously that shade and the brown. I'm gonna pat in a little bit, kind of reinforce that shade and then transition into the brown. This actually looks really nice. I'm gonna show you guys up close. Looks like a very defined crease. But what I want to do is I'm going to take a very small blending brush. This could be this one. Is this dirty? No, it's just really clean. And I'm going to take on a little bit of the light orangey shade, and I'm going to tap it off, and I'm going to run that a little close so that it's kind of blended out and it's not so graphic. Kind of like blending the edges a little bit. It doesn't look bad at all. By the way, I'm really, really hot right now. I don't know why I decided to wear this shirt, but it's just so pretty. And I was lying there, so just decided to go for it, but I'm burning up. That looks really nice. Okay, so for the final touch of it being super glam, so I'm gonna take the Stila Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow in Kitten Karma, and I'm gonna take a liner brush. I'm gonna line that crease to finish off the glamness of this look. I want to be a glam pumpkin. We don't want to be regular pumpkin. That looks really nice. Okay, so I'm just gonna get down to the face, and then we're gonna do the lips, and that's pretty much it. I mean, it wasn't really hard actually. It's kind of more of being precise with what you're doing, and if not, then just blend it out, and that's it. Nothing out of this world. I'm going to use the Laura Mercier Caviar Volume Panoramic Mascara. I'm not really the biggest fan of this. I used it already. It's very, very fluffy and very messy. I want to say it's a lot of volume. I don't know, man. I just don't use mascara every day, so a lot of things can feel a little overwhelming for me. So it turns out that I'm not really mad at that mascara. It's regular mascara. I mean, I went lighter on it like while putting it on, so it wasn't that messy. But I don't feel like it's anything out of this world. So I'm gonna do my face and kind of like rush through it. I'm gonna put the names of the products somewhere on the screen because I feel like I'm gonna say essentially the same thing I say over and over again. So I'm just gonna roll by this, and then we're gonna do the lips, and then we're gonna do a showdown. And I'm gonna go in with the light orange. Yeah, I'm just gonna pretty much run this under my eyes and then kind of take the brown and kind of line everything together. And then, of course, I'm gonna go in with this with the brown that I used. I'm gonna really tight line this. I'm gonna go ahead, since we're doing this glam look, I'm gonna line my waterline with, God, I'm gonna take this Morphe Saint liner. I mean, I've never really used it. I don't think I've ever had. And it's kind of like blue, but just for the sake of trying it out, kind of like a blue-gray. It's very smooth, so it doesn't really hurt my eyes. And I'm actually happy that it's not black. It's kind of like a grayish navy blue. Like, it darkens them out, but it's not like fully pitch black. By the way, this mascara is creasing on me, and it's been not even 30 minutes since I put it on, and that's only on the upper part, so I'm just saying, not a fan of it. Not a fan of it. Okay, guys, so done with the face. Done. And I'm gonna use, okay, there it is. Okay, so I'm just gonna moisturize a little my lips, which are very dry and chapped up. And I'm gonna use the lipstick Friday from Colourpop. If you wanna be a pumpkin, lips gotta be black. Okay, yeah. So what I'm gonna do for the last touch, I'm gonna take that same highlighty shade that we used, and I'm gonna cut this. So hey guys, this is the final look. I think it's super pretty. I freaking adore black lipstick. I don't know why I don't wear it more often. I truly, truly love it. And I love the way this looks. I feel like it's a very glam pumpkin. And like, if you don't want to do the whole shebang of Halloween, but you're going out and you're into a party, I feel like this is the right look to kind of rock it as pumpkin and, you know, wear something orange. Maybe that would have been the best way to go. But I feel like this is a great look for Halloween. I'm obsessed with it. Okay, so I hope you guys really enjoyed. If you did, please give a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Comment any other look below. The next look I'm doing, it's an actual full-on pumpkin look. This is just for the people who don't want to like do the whole thing. So if you do, subscribe so you can see the next video. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!